Hi, great morning. Well, it's actually afternoon now. So I pulled the cards on a elevated read, and what I've gotten first thing out is a power pull. So what is the direction going? The power direction, the power pull. And with that are the angels, the angelic realm, when it comes to the dynamic of where energy is going now. So what we have first thing out are these failed abuses of power. You can see how battle weary they are when it comes to, guess what, the head of leadership. The foundation is an ending, and above it is the communications or documents that are coming when it comes to these failed abuses of power. They're losing their, what do you want to call it? They're in defeatism, okay? So all of the abuses of power they're trying to do, it is winding up taking a toll on them energetically. So what's going on now? This is the card of, the take away the thefts, but this is also the mental realm looking at it, what's going on with that, the things they've tried to get away with. And the challenge is the rulership of the mind, okay? The foundation is what's anchored in, is key. So in this case, we see what they're trying to get away with, and the takeaway with this is so important where your mental state is with all of this. So going forward, potential outcome is what's hidden. The outside influence is light coming in. The foundation is the community. And above it is the feminine. So the foundation to all of this is endings are being anchored in to the community. Above it, more information documents are key when it comes to the feminine. We are coming into that ongoing attempts of abuse of power are being drained. When it comes to the leadership, the takeaway, it's important of the mental space that one is living within, and the what's being uncovered, what's been hidden, the light is going to bring more and more to be seen for what it is. So let me spend a couple seconds here. Bringing forth a message in communion with Gabriel, the angel that is a spokesman for the most divine. during this time, yes, the power is being lessened when it comes to those that have been obstructing people and to bring them down for so long. It is so important now for you to change your minds into something strong, concrete, going forward, always looking to the highest dynamic to bring that in rather than going into defeatism, etc. Do not lose your power by buying into their dogma and into their lies and their destructive things that they are doing, and all of the things they are doing to try to change you from positivity into defeatism. This defeatism is on their plates, so therefore they will try to project it onto you and drag you down into their element so that they can grapple with you and take you down and pull you down into their maelstrom of negativity. So we wish to tell you during this time to keep your attitudes positive and knowing that the light wins over the dark. And though you may see what's happening now, it is an illusion, and do not buy into it, because the light has already won its battle. Now you only see the residual things playing out for some time. So do not fear what you see coming, but know that the divine has your back, as you will, for you, when you are depending on the divine, when you are depending on the God element, when you are depending upon that light within lights, for greater is the light within you than he that is within the world. Turn to that light, go into the temple of your heart and be there, worship there, and commune with the divine. This is always possible. This is your prayer tower, to just be into your heart and wish for the highest to be in place for humanity. For this is the prayer that we give, and we always have give, that you always are looking for the highest to be done. And this is what is in the midst of happening now within the power plays. So do not focus on what you're seeing on the externals. Focus on the internal. Go into your prayer room, into your heart aspect, and continue to know that you have already won. You have reached a turning point already in consciousness. And when you are open to receiving more and more light and wisdom will be given to you by the divine Most High that we all serve, we all love, and we all commune with. For they would like to tell you that the divine is so far away and you cannot find him, and what is ruling this planet is the darker forces, so that they have more power. But that's not true. You can see it any place. In a dark room, when you turn on a light, what goes? The dark goes, okay? So the dark cannot cover the light, no matter how much it wants you to believe that it has overarching power. It does not. It only has what you allow it to have by moving from the position of strength and positivity into fear and anxiety. So do not give them that. Do not allow them to feed upon that. Be strong within your mind. Be strong within your emotions. And know that the light has already conquered the dark. Okay, that's it. Very short today. But yeah, underneath of it, all the light is coming. Things are now blossoming when it comes to the health, when it comes to control, when it comes to conversations, okay? So continue to elevate in your conversations and your actions with others. Always take the higher road. And no matter what is seen, and there will be a lot more chaos, okay? A lot more attempts to drag people into fear mode. But know that fear mode is the enemy, okay, if you will. The enemy is fear. And what did Christ say? Fear not. So I think I believe Christ more than I believe the enemy. You know, we see Trump how many times saying how powerful he is and how strong he is and how, you know, and we see really his weakness. We see his ineffectiveness. We see him just as a, what I'm seeing now is he's a big hot air balloon that now is being poked. And you know what happens with a big air balloon that gets poked? It starts deflating. Well, he's in the process of deflating, okay? And so once that hot air goes out, all his bluster, all his hot air is what's left, an empty shell, okay? So again, just see him as this big balloon that's now got a hole popped in it, and it's deflating. Yeah, I know a lot of people wish that hole would be bigger so he would deflate much quicker, but it is in motion. And like the first card comes out and says, as much as he's trying to abuse his power, he's in defeatism now. And everything he touches now is just turning back on him, okay? It's going nowhere. So on that note, I'll just leave that here, but it's so important now is what the reading is saying, to have a strong mind and don't allow yourself to go into these emotions of anger and hate and all of that, because that only feeds the other side. And I don't remember ever Yeshua ben Joseph going into hate, okay? He could be angry at, overturn the money changers' tables, but he didn't have hate, okay? So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.